Hello, how are you? This is the quick installation and setup guide for the EntropiaControl application. It is simple. Let's go to the official website. We go to EntropiaControl.com. We can start with the download, or we can go directly to the free version, which is what we will use now. There is a beta and a pro, but we will only talk about free in this video. We go in and it tells us we need to create an account. For this case, we will use the data we have from our test account. We will use this data to create the account. We enter it here. We will use a random password. It does not matter which one. This will not affect us. And we are going to click Create Account. I already have mine created. Simply, when you click Create Account, it will send you to your area of user area, right? You will log in, it will send you here, it will take you to this tab. Once you are on this tab, you will have this same data. You will have a summary of your license, whether it is active or not. In this case, it already shows me that the free version is active. If I had requested another version, it would appear here as pending in the messages. Here in this section, it will appear just like mine, with the difference that your code will appear here in this area, the code you are going to use. Since I already had it created, the code doesn't appear again. But for this example, I will generate a new one. This option is useful if you lost your code. I can click here, generate a new one. It will ask me if I am sure I want to generate one. I wait a few seconds and it automatically gives me a new code. This is different from the one I had for my previous accounts. I have it saved here. It is already different. Let's save it again so we do not lose it and have to generate it again. The code can only be generated once every 24 hours, so I recommend you save it and do not lose it to avoid any setbacks. Now that I have my code and the email I used to create the account, I recommend creating an account with a valid email, one you have access to avoid problems if you need to request support. In this case, we have everything. Let's click on the link we have here, which is Download App. This will send us here. Remember that sometimes Google, the browser, or Windows will send us a message warning us that an application is downloading and that it is dangerous. If you are downloading it directly from the site, you will have no issues. The problem is that it is not signed, and Google or Windows detects it as a suspicious file. So let us go ahead and download the file. It's already downloaded here. Let's go to Downloads. We have it here. Let's remove this from here. We don't need it anymore. We have it here. So at this point, we have everything ready. We have our data, we have the application downloaded. Let's do it. Let's minimize this and let's install it. The installation process, double-click. It will give us another security alert. We click more information. This will appear and we click here where it says Run Anyway. It will ask for the installation language. Click OK. It will ask if you want to create a shortcut on the screen. Tell it yes and install it. Wait for it to finish. It is asking if you want, we have the icon here now. It is asking if you want to launch the application. In our case, we will say yes, finish. Open the application. It is asking us if we want to validate the license right now. So yes, we are going to validate it. We will say yes. We look for the email we already saved from when we created the account. It is the same one. We tick OK, and it asks us for the validation code. It is this code that they gave us. We paste it and click OK. Here we will have several points that we need to verify. Here under events, it will tell us that it is asking us for an instruction. But what we are going to validate first is this part down here on the left, where it says the type of version we have and if it is active. So in this case, yes, the version is now active. Now we will follow the application's instructions. It is asking us to select the chat log. Here we need to do something first, a quick note. There are moments or situations where the chat log does not exist. We're going to go here to this little tab, which is a folder, and we need to go to Documents and the folder for, if you have more documents here, you'll look for the Entropia Universe folder. We open it and there's nothing, the chat log file isn't there. So first we need to go to the game, we go to the options menu interface, and we go all the way to the end, and we're going to verify that the option enable main chat logging, this one here, is active. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8th option that must be active. We click apply. We wait a few seconds for some text to appear in the game, for there to be interaction. If there is none, then we can go and generate it ourselves. For example, by using the weapon. It is just for verification. You can go perform the action and that is it. With this, it is enough. You do not have to do anything else. Now, just by doing those, if you notice the folder, the chat log file already appeared here. I mean, as soon as there's interaction in the game, it appears. We select it, click open, and this part here is ready. It has filled the logpack bar. So now the application itself gives us an indication. It says press play because the chat log is already loaded. So we press play. Now it tells us the log is active. I need to look for my weapon in the equipment. In equipment, it is here we are on equipment. Let us verify which is my weapon. My active weapon right now is called Scout Cider. Okay, we will look for it here to avoid searching for complicated names. It is called Scout Cider. Okay, and we click search. The result appears here. If it were another weapon, more results would likely appear if it were a different weapon, but in this case, this is my weapon and that is its name. So you are going to select it. And here in the events in the window, it already tells you that you have selected the weapon. Now, it is necessary to mark the one in the setup so that weapon is already loaded in that setup. And up there, it tells you that the preset has been saved. In this area here, it tells you. And finally, you click activate. Now it says that the weapon has been saved to the preset. If I close the application and open it again, everything I configured is saved. I just need to click play to start again. There is nothing else to do. This would be the installation, setup, and configuration guide for startup. You can start your hunt right now. You can start, I am going to fire a few shots to destroy a mob. And you can see that it starts generating text. It starts generating graphics in the application. It is already telling you how much you are spending. It tells me the add-on I have used. If I pick something up, it tells me what I picked up. In fact, it appears here what the mob gave me, one that I killed a mob. And here it shows you the skills that you are acquiring for having destroyed that mob. That is all. This is the starter guide. Well, I hope it was helpful and I will see you in the next video.